Seniors, your muscles are disappearing without these foods. Hello, friends. This is Dr. William Johnson, and welcome back to Lifewell Seniors, your trusted place for real science-backed health advice made especially for older adults. Let me start with a question. Have you noticed lately that it takes a little more effort to stand up from your favorite chair, or maybe carrying a bag of groceries feels heavier than it used to? Have you ever had to pause halfway up the stairs just to catch your breath and steady your legs? If that sounds familiar, I want you to know you are not alone. And more importantly, there is something we can do about it. You see, our muscles do not just vanish overnight. The loss of strength and movement we feel as we age is part of a slow and quiet process called sarcopenia. But here is the good news. It is not something you have to accept without a fight. Because today, we are going to talk about the foods that can help you keep your muscles strong, steady, and active even in your 70s, 80s, or beyond. In this episode, you're going to learn why muscle loss happens with age and how to spot the early signs. The 6 most powerful research-supported foods that help prevent muscle loss. Easy ways to prepare and enjoy these foods, no complicated recipes required. How to build your meals and your day around protecting your strength. And the best part, everything we talk about today is practical. You can take what you learn here and start using it right away this week, even today. So if you are tired of feeling weaker than you used to, or if you want to avoid falls hospital visits, or just stay independent and energetic for longer. This video is for you. Stay with me until the end, because I will be sharing my own favorite strategy from the clinic. One small change I have seen help hundreds of patients rebuild strength and confidence. And if this topic speaks to you, please go ahead and hit the like button. It really helps more seniors find this kind of content. Also, do not forget to subscribe and turn on the bell. That way, you will never miss a new tip to support your health, your body, and your life. Before we jump into the science, I would love to hear from you. Have you noticed any changes in your strength lately? Even small ones? Maybe a bit more effort when rising from bed or trouble keeping up on your morning walk? Drop a comment below, just say, yes, if this sounds familiar. Reading your stories gives me insight and reminds us that we are in this together. All right, now let us take a closer look at what is really happening to our muscles as we age. And more importantly, what we can do to protect them. What is really happening to our muscles? First of all, let me just say this. You are someone very special for staying here with me until this moment. Thank you so much. That tells me you truly care about your health and that you are willing to invest a little time to understand your body better. And because you stayed, I am going to share something with you that most people do not know. This is not the kind of advice you hear in quick tips or magazine headlines. This comes from years of clinical experience from working directly with older adults who wanted to stay strong, independent, and active. Now let us get to the heart of today's topic. Why are our muscles disappearing as we get older? The condition is called sarcopenia, a word that simply means loss of flesh. But what it really means for you and me is this. The muscles in your arms, your legs, even your back and core are slowly shrinking and weakening as time goes on. And the thing is, it starts earlier than most people think. By the time you reach your 30s, yes 30s, your body begins to lose about 3 to 8% of muscle mass every 10 years. And after the age of 60, that process speeds up. Some people may lose as much as 30 to 50% of their muscle mass by the time they are in their 80s. But it is not just about looking thinner or being less toned. This muscle loss has real consequences. It affects your balance, your ability to walk, to get out of a chair, to climb stairs, even to hold a conversation while standing up without needing to rest. Now let me tell you about someone I worked with a few years ago. Her name was Mary. She was 75 years old and had always considered herself healthy. But then one day she tripped while reaching down to pick up a newspaper from her porch. It was not a hard fall, but it caused a hip fracture, and her recovery was long and difficult. When we looked closer, we saw that Mary had been slowly losing strength in her legs for years. She just had not noticed because it was so gradual. She had adjusted without realizing it, sitting down more, avoiding stairs, using a shopping cart for support even when she did not need groceries. That is how sarcopenia works. It sneaks up on you. It hides in your habits. And by the time it shows itself with a fall or weakness or a missed step, it is already doing damage. And no, it is not just about getting older. It is about specific changes inside your body. As we age, our hormones begin to shift. Hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone start to decline. And those are the exact messengers your body uses to build and repair muscle. At the same time, physical activity drops off. When we are younger, we are up and moving all the time, lifting, reaching, stretching. But many older adults become more sedentary, especially if there is pain fatigue or fear of falling. And do you know what else happens? Nutrition changes. We may eat less, or eat quick meals that lack the protein, calcium, and vitamin D that our muscles need. And sometimes digestion slows down, making it harder to absorb nutrients even when we try. Lastly, there is something called inflammation, not the kind you feel when you sprain your ankle, but a low-grade quiet inflammation that builds up with age and chronic conditions. And that type of inflammation eats away at your muscle repair system. So when you combine all of those, less hormone signaling, less activity, less nutrition, more inflammation, you get a perfect storm for sarcopenia. But here is the truth I want you to hold on to. This is not inevitable. You are not powerless here. We can slow this down. In fact, in many cases, we can reverse some of that loss, and it starts with the simple choices you make each day. In the next part of this video, I am going to share 6 powerful foods, real everyday ingredients you can find at any grocery store, that science shows can help rebuild your muscle strength and keep you active for years to come. But first, I would love to hear from you again. Have you or someone you love noticed a change in balance or strength lately? Maybe a small stumble or difficulty rising from the couch. If that resonates with you, type the word AWARE in the comments. It helps us start an honest conversation, and it helps others know they are not alone. All right, let us move forward. Let me show you the foods I trust most, both for myself and for my patients. 6 foods that help preserve your muscle mass. Before we dive in, let me say this again, thank you. Thank you for being here, for taking time out of your day to care about your health. You are the kind of person who makes this channel, Lifewell Seniors, something truly meaningful. Now, let us get to the good stuff. These are the 6 foods I recommend most to my patients, foods that help slow muscle loss, rebuild strength, and keep you feeling capable. Number 1, lean poultry. Chicken and turkey. Lean poultry is what I like to call a foundational food. It is high in complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs. Most importantly, it is rich in something called leucine, an amino acid that plays a key role in muscle building, especially in older adults. You do not need a fancy recipe. A simple grilled chicken breast or a few slices of roasted turkey can be enough to support your muscles when eaten consistently. Try this. Make a warm chicken salad with olive oil and lemon juice. Serve it on top of leafy greens with a sprinkle of sunflower seeds. Research from the Nutrition and Healthy Aging Journal shows that seniors who consume lean meats at least 3 to 4 times per week have significantly greater muscle retention. If chicken or turkey is already part of your weekly meals, type yes in the comments. If not, what is stopping you? I would love to hear your thoughts. Number 2, fatty fish, salmon mackerel. Sardines. Fatty fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which do more than protect your heart. They help reduce inflammation and enhance the way your body uses protein. I often tell my patients, if you eat just 2 servings of fatty fish each week, you can actually strengthen the signals in your muscles that promote growth. Try this baked salmon with garlic dill and a squeeze of lemon. Serve with roasted sweet potatoes and steamed green beans for a full meal. A clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who supplemented their diet with omega-3s improved muscle strength and function even without intense exercise. If you enjoy fish, drop a fish strong in the comments. And if you do not like fish, let us know your favorite alternative. We can always find options together. Number 3. Whole eggs. Not just the whites. Now this one surprises some people, the yolk matters. Whole eggs contain leucine, vitamin D, and healthy fats, all of which support muscle repair and strength. Many older adults avoid yolks, but science has shown that including the whole egg is actually more effective in stimulating muscle protein synthesis. One study showed that after a workout, people who ate whole eggs experienced up to 40% more muscle-building activity than those who ate only egg whites. Try this scramble. 2 whole eggs with spinach and mushrooms for breakfast, or make a hard-boiled egg snack with a sprinkle of black pepper and paprika. Egg lovers, drop a sunny side up below. And if you usually skip the yolk, tell me why. I would love to know. Number 4. Greek yogurt. Plain, full fat. Greek yogurt is what I call a slow-releasing strength food. It is rich in casein, a protein that digests slowly, providing a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles, especially useful when eaten at night. It is also packed with calcium and vitamin D, both essential for maintaining not just muscle, but bone health as well. A large observational study found that seniors who regularly consumed yogurt had higher muscle mass and fewer mobility issues compared to those who did not. Try this mix, plain Greek yogurt with berries and a spoonful of ground flaxseed for a power-packed evening snack. If Greek yogurt is already in your fridge, type yogurt yes. And if you prefer a different dairy or plant-based option, share it. We learn from each other. Number 5. Beans and legumes. Lentils, chickpeas. Black beans, these little powerhouses, are loaded with plant protein, fiber, magnesium, and iron. They are also high in something called resistant starch, which supports gut health. A healthy gut reduces inflammation, which, as we have talked about, is key to preventing muscle loss. Try this. Make a hearty lentil soup with carrots, celery, and spices. Or toss chickpeas into your salad for extra protein. What I love about beans is that they are affordable, versatile, and heart-healthy. And for vegetarians or those looking to eat less meat, they are essential. Are you already a fan of beans? Type Team Legume in the comments. And if you have a favorite bean recipe, please share it with us. Number 6. Dairy or fortified plant-based alternatives. We cannot forget about calcium and vitamin D, key nutrients found in milk cheese, and fortified plant-based drinks like almond or soy milk. These nutrients support both muscle contraction and bone strength. Even if you are lactose intolerant, many alternatives today are fortified and easy to digest. Try this. Make a smoothie with fortified almond milk, banana Greek yogurt, and a tablespoon of peanut butter. According to the National Institute on Aging, seniors who maintain regular dairy intake have greater grip strength and muscle density compared to those who avoid it. Do you drink milk or a dairy-free version? Comment Milky Way below and let us know your favorite kind. Tom Tatloy, Kamon va dan vao fan tiaptheo. You made it through all 6. That tells me you are serious about staying strong and independent. Thank you again for being here. You are doing something powerful for yourself, and I want you to know I see that. I respect it. Your presence matters not just to me, but to this whole community. Now that we have covered the what, in our next section we are going to talk about the how. How to build your daily meals, your routines, and small actions around these foods, so they are not just ideas, but habits. Stay with me, because your next step might be the one that changes everything. How to build a muscle-friendly day. Step by step. You have made it this far, and I have to say, that tells me something special about you. It tells me you are not just listening. You are thinking, you are planning, you are ready to make a change, and I am truly proud of you for that. Because at the end of the day, information is only powerful when we put it into action. And this part of the video is all about action. Let me show you how to build a muscle-preserving daily routine that is simple, repeatable, and completely realistic, even if you are just getting started. Start with protein at every meal. One of the most common mistakes I see in older adults is this. We eat too little protein and we eat most of it at dinner. But research shows that spreading your protein evenly throughout the day gives your muscles a better chance to rebuild and stay strong. So here is a sample breakdown. Breakfast 2, scrambled eggs, a slice of whole grain toast, half an avocado, a cup of black coffee or green tea. Lunch, grilled chicken salad with spinach, tomatoes, and olive oil. Half a sweet potato, a glass of water or unsweetened iced tea. Snack Greek yogurt with blueberries and flax seeds. Or one boiled egg with a small handful of almonds. Dinner baked salmon. Steamed broccoli, quinoa or brown rice. Herbal tea. This kind of balance gives you around 25 to 30 grams of protein per main meal, which according to the Journal of Nutrition and Aging is the sweet spot for maintaining muscle in seniors. Do you usually get enough protein at breakfast? Comment protein first if you are ready to start your day strong. Keep your body moving. Gently and daily. You do not need to go to the gym or lift heavy weights to support your muscles, but you do need to move regularly. Even 10 to 15 minutes of gentle walking, stretching, or light resistance bands can activate muscle fibers and stimulate growth signals. Try this routine. After breakfast, take a 10-minute walk. After lunch, stand up and stretch your arms, shoulders, and legs. In the evening, do a few chair squats or heel raises while brushing your teeth or watching TV. Small, consistent movement tells your muscles, you still need me. And that message is powerful. If you already take a daily walk, let me know by commenting, "Walking Strong." If you are just starting, tell me what time of day works best for you. Add flavor without extra sugar or salt. One challenge I often hear is this: healthy food feels bland, but the truth is, you can enjoy your meals without relying on processed sauces or added sugar. Use fresh herbs like rosemary, thyme, or basil. Try spices like turmeric, cinnamon, cumin, or paprika. Squeeze fresh lemon or drizzle a little olive oil for richness. Not only does this add flavor, it adds antioxidants that protect your cells and muscles. What is your favorite healthy seasoning or spice? Share it in the comments. We are always collecting great ideas. Stay hydrated. Yes, water still matters. Did you know even mild dehydration can cause muscle cramps, fatigue, and weakness? Aim to drink at least 8 cups of water daily. And if plain water is hard to drink, try adding slices of cucumber lemon or mint. You can also hydrate through foods like watermelon cucumbers, oranges, and broth-based soups. Do you have a water habit? Type Hydration Hero if you already drink your water, or working on it if you are just starting. Make it your routine, not a rule. Here is the thing I want you to remember. This is not about perfection. It is about consistency. You do not need to do all of this in one day. But start with one change, then build. Maybe today you add 1 egg to breakfast. Maybe tomorrow you take a 10-minute walk. And next week you try a new bean recipe. This is your journey, and every small step you take counts. So here is your challenge. Pick one new habit from today's video and write it in the comments. Let us know what you are trying this week. Thank you for being here. You inspire us. Before we head into our next part, let me pause and just say, you are doing something extraordinary. You are investing in yourself. You are staying informed. And most of all, You are proving that health and strength are not limited by age. It is never too late to start, never too late to rebuild, never too late to thrive. I am so proud of you for being here. Let us keep going. In the next section, I will share a few powerful patient stories and scientific insights so you can see what real change looks like in real lives. Stay with me. You are stronger than you think. A doctor's perspective. What I have seen in real life. You know by now if you are still watching this video. Let me just pause for a second and say this. You are the kind of person I admire. Someone who takes their health seriously. Someone who wants to understand, not just be told what to do. Someone who believes they can still grow, learn, and thrive no matter their age. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying engaged. It means a lot to me and to the entire Lifewell Seniors community. Now I want to shift gears for a moment. We have talked about muscle loss. We have talked about the right foods. But let me tell you, nothing brings this knowledge to life more than real people. So let me share a few stories and some expert insight from my years in practice. Let me introduce you to someone named George. George is 71 years old. When he first came to see me, he had just returned from a short hospital stay after falling in his kitchen. It was not a serious injury, but it shook his confidence. He told me, "Doc, I just do not feel steady anymore." We sat down, talked through his history, his habits, and his meals. And then we made a plan. It was not complicated. George began walking 20 minutes every morning, 3 times a week. He started adding eggs and Greek yogurt to his breakfast. He swapped out sugary snacks for a small piece of grilled chicken and some beans for lunch. 12 weeks later, he came back standing taller, smiling brighter. He said, "I feel like myself again, stronger, more in control," and his balance scores, up by 15%. What changed? Not his age, not his medications, just his daily habits. Now here is the encouraging part. This is not just George. I have seen this same turnaround happen again and again with men and women in their 60s, 70s, even 80s. And the science backs it up. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults who consume at least 25 to 30 grams of protein in each main meal are far more likely to maintain or even build lean muscle mass. Another study from the Journal of Gerontology revealed that pairing omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish with light resistance training led to a significant improvement in muscle strength and walking speed within 12 weeks. And when you add fermented dairy like Greek yogurt into the mix, you also support gut health, which reduces inflammation, helps you absorb nutrients better, and improves recovery. All of these small pieces work together. It is not just one food, not one exercise, but a pattern of small, steady actions that support your body over time. So I want to ask you something. Now, have you ever experienced something similar to George? Maybe you made a small change like walking more often, eating better, or cutting out something unhelpful, and felt a big difference. If so, would you share it in the comments below? Your story might be the encouragement someone else needs today. And if you are still watching, go ahead and comment the word steady, so I know you are still with us. You are part of a growing group of seniors who are choosing strength over slowing down. I truly believe, no matter your age, no matter your past, your body is capable of positive change. And it starts with awareness, followed by small actions, just like you are taking today. Keep watching, because in our final section, I will pull everything together into a practical, encouraging wrap-up that gives you real next steps. Let us finish strong, just like your muscles will. Before we say goodbye for today, I want to pause and look back with you. Together, we have covered a lot. You have learned why muscle loss happens, what the science says about aging muscles, and most importantly, the 6 powerful foods that can protect and rebuild your strength. You also now have a planned simple steps to bring these foods into your daily life and to keep your body moving in ways that feel good. But let me tell you something even more important than the facts and the steps you showed up. You stayed, you listened, and that is not small. That is powerful. I know this was a long video, and if you are still here right now, I just want to say it plainly. You inspire me. You are part of a group of people who believe that age does not mean giving up. It means getting smarter, stronger, and more determined to care for your body and your life. So thank you. Thank you for choosing to be here with me, for caring about your health, and for investing your time, attention, and heart into your future. Now, here is what I would love for you to do next. If this video gave you even one helpful idea, please hit the like button. It truly helps others discover this content and helps me continue making it. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new health tips, stories, and encouragement made just for you. And most of all, drop a comment below. Tell me, which food are you going to add to your next meal? Which habit are you excited to start this week? Or simply comment the word strong if you are still with us. Reading your comments is my favorite part of the day. That is how I know we are building something together. Remember, you still have strength, you still have purpose, and your journey is far from over. Take care of yourself, stay curious, and I will see you again very soon. Right here on Lifewell Seniors, this is Dr. William Johnson signing off for now, but cheering for you always.